everyone, we're given a function f of x equals 2 over 3 plus x. We have to find the inverse, and then we're supposed to verify, that's the check part, that we did it right, and then state the domain and range. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the inverse and state the domain and range first, and then we do the check. On rationals, the checking can be a little more complicated, especially as we proceed on. So the first thing we do to find the inverse, we switch this to y. Switch the x and the y. So here we have the inverse now. That's the inverse because all we did was switch the x and the y, but we want to solve for y. So we're going to cross multiply, and you get x times 3 plus y equals 2, and this will be 3x plus xy equals 2. So I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. And then divide both sides by x. So basically, this is the inverse, and I can call this f inverse of x. Now let's just do the domain and range. Now, on my previous videos, we already discussed this. The domain of f equals the range of f inverse. So basically the domain of f, we can look here, it's all real numbers. However, x cannot be -3. So therefore the range is going to be all real numbers, but y cannot be -3. Okay, and then the range of f equals the domain of f inverse. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the domain of f inverse, and that's going to be x such that x cannot be 0. Therefore, the range of y is, or the range of the original function is y such that y cannot be 0. So we did that, and you're just switching the x and the y, and then using the same numbers here. So that would be -3, -3, 0, 0. Okay, now we have to verify, and you just compose them. So we can first, you have to do it both ways. Basically, this is how you check. So basically, when you compose from both ways, you should get x. So we're going to do this first part here, and I'm going to input f of x, or f inverse of x, which is 2 minus 3x over x. So I write down f is 2 over 3 plus x. Now my x now is going to be 2 minus 3 of x over x. We have to simplify this, and the best way to do this is a little trick. We're just going to multiply the numerator by x and the denominator by x. I'm going to put this in fraction form. So the numerator is going to end up being 2x. The denominator, if you distribute here, I'm distributing here, it's going to be 3x plus, and then when you multiply these two here, the x's will cancel, so you get 2 minus 3x. Okay, what happens here is the 3x's cancel, so you get 2x over 2, which equals x. and that's what we wanted. So we did it right that way. Now we have to check the other way. So the other way, I'm going to write f inverse composed with f of x. So my f of x is 2 over 3 plus x. Now I'm going to write down my f inverse, which is 2 minus 3 of x over x. And I'm going to input, for my x, 2 over 3 plus x. Now in this case, to help simplify, all I'm going to do is clear the denominator, the fractions at the bottom, by multiplying the numerator by 3 plus x and the denominator by 3 plus x. So when I distribute here, I'm going to get 2 times 3 plus x minus 3, and this will cancel, so it's just going to be 3 times 2. And for the denominator, it's easier. That just cancels, so we just get 2. So I'm going to simplify. I'm going to get 6 plus 2x minus 6 over 2, and that's going to give me, these two cancel. 6 minus 6 is 0. I get 2x over 2, and that equals x. So that's how you verify. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.